Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would show you one of the orders that I received today. I ordered some pen cases and a notebook from Galen Leather, and I've already opened them, so this isn't really a true unboxing, but I thought I would show you anyway and just do a little bit of a review. So the notebook isn't really anything. Oh my god, can you hear my dog licking himself right behind me? Excuse me, sir. Can you do that somewhere else? Herman! Can you stop? Why do you have to do that now? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, the notebook isn't really spectacular. It's just a Tomoe River notebook, but I thought I would open it and show it to you anyway. So I'm gonna move these out of the way. So this was the A5 52 GSM Tomoe River notebook. I did not get the leather cover one just because I put these in a cover, so I didn't need it to also be covered in leather, and it was more expensive, so I'm not about that life. Not right now. So it comes in this nice little flappy box. It's magnetic. Fancy. I don't know what I would ever do with this because when you use a notebook, it fluffs up a little bit. So even if I finish this notebook, I don't think I'd be able to put it back in the box. So I think this is gonna go in the burn pile. Right over there. So I got the notebook. The only thing I don't like about their notebooks is that it's blank. And I'm not really a fan of the, let me move my scissors out of the way. I'm not really a fan of the, what are these, like the guide sheets? I don't know, they just kind of get in my way, but that's okay. I'm willing to sacrifice my preferences, I guess you could say. I'm willing to sacrifice my preferences because this paper is my favorite paper in the whole world, and it's getting harder and harder to actually find, so that is okay. So this is, I'll put that there, 400 pages, blank, 52 GSM white Tomoe River paper. Comes with the two guides, grid and lines in two different sizes, 5mm and 10mm. Oh, and so this is 7 and 10, and this is 5 and 10. And then it comes with a leather piece, and they say that one side can be used as a blotter and one side can be used as like a pencil board. So you put it under the paper to give yourself a softer, what am I looking, what word is escaping me? Like a softer surface, there we go, to write on. They both feel the same to me. This one is a little bit rougher, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I won't be using this for at least another couple of months, so I will figure it out. But these are the two that I was most excited for. I kind of just added that notebook, one because I love the paper, but I kind of just added the notebook to make the shipping reasonable since it comes from overseas, although their shipping was only, I think, maybe $9, so it really wasn't anything. I feel like I order things from my country and they cost $9. I don't know, but I got two different pen cases, the same type, just a different size. And then I got all the goodies that come in it. I actually made the coffee. I made that right now, so that's cooling off. I am burning my hand right now. Ah, that was really hot. Okay, well, I made this. I've never made instant coffee before. I mean, it's very simple to do. You just add the water, but I'm not sure how it's gonna taste. It smells like coffee, but then also dirt. So, yeah, maybe I'll try it on camera and give you my first impression of that. But honestly, I don't drink coffee because I like the taste. I drink coffee because it makes me a better human being, a nicer human being. So I really don't care what it tastes like, to be honest. So I got the molded pen cases. Move that out of the way. Got the molded pen cases. I got the pocket pen case. It holds 3 pocket pens. And then I got the 5 that holds the 5 regular sized pens. And this one actually comes out too, which is pretty cool. So we'll look at the pocket one first. It is very sturdy. Like if I try to squish it, it's not really going anywhere. So if you were to put this, throw this in a backpack, I think that it would definitely protect whatever pens you put inside. But the stitching is perfect. And the clasp, just, let's see if I can show it, like that, and then you just push this down. It's pretty cool. I like it. It gives it a vintage feel. That little spot is way more noticeable on the camera. I really don't see it very much in real life. Then you open it up, and there's 3 little slots to kind of keep your pens from touching. Let's see if I can feel or see where I think the leather goes all the way down. It might stop like right there. So you've got leather from here to here to protect your pens so they're not touching each other, which is nice. But the stitching looks awesome. Everything looks awesome. I just really like this look. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is just how much, I don't know, this feels like there's just extra material here. At least for the pocket pen, I don't think that that's necessary. When I load this one up, you'll kind of see that for the taller pens, it's a good thing, but if you're putting pocket pens in here, I don't know, I just felt like that was a little unnecessary, but that's the only thing. And you can see these 2 are the undyed leather, and yes, the bigger one is that bright in real life. It's like eerily similar to my own skin tone. It might be the same color as my legs because it's winter. So it's freaking me out a little bit. I've actually never received a piece of undyed leather that was this bright, but spring is coming. I'll just stick it outside. If I stick it out for a couple hours, it'll probably look like this. And then if I put them out for another couple of hours, they'll look like a caramely color, which I really enjoy. So no worries. That's the joy of leather. If you don't like the color, just put it outside. But the stitching on this one is equally as nice. And then it does have that insert, so when you take it out, it's just empty. So really, if you wanted to, if you wanted to carry more than 5, I bet you could put them just in here without this thing. I'll try that. But here you can see, so the stitching is good. You can see where they slit this top piece of leather on the top and the bottom so that they can get these in, and then they put the flat piece on the back. But even though it's cut and you can clearly see that it's cut, I think it's done in a nice way that it looks hidden. If you really look for it, you can see it, but I think it's done in a really clean way. And then I don't know, what does burnished mean? I don't even really know. Are those burnished? They're like glazed with something. I don't know. They're not, I would say that they're not like raw. Maybe they're just sanded. I don't really know. You can tell me what burnished means in the comments. But I'm going to show you both of these loaded up with a couple of my pens. So I'll get my pens and I'll be right back. Okay, so I grabbed a few pens and we're going to try it out. So I got this one because I have 3 Kaweco Sports and I kind of don't want any more. I thought about getting the Galen Leather, the purple one that's coming out this spring, because I already have this one. I thought maybe I would do a collection of Galen Leather exclusives, but it's another purple and I don't really need 2 purple ones, so I have decided to pass on that. So I got 3, so I thought this would be perfect to house all 3 of them. And they fit perfectly. However, if you have this clip, I don't know if it's the same with the other clip. I don't know if one sticks out more than the other or anything, but I find that you have to put this kind of like in the corner instead of straight in order to get them to fit, which is fine. I don't mind. And then they just sit there all cozy in their case. And if I push this, there's that much extra room. So if you had a pocket pen that was, let's see, let's get the ruler out and be technical about it. I would say if you had a pocket pen that was the same size or 5, you could probably get one that's 5 millimeters taller than the Kaweco Sport. So if you have any other pocket pens that are the same thickness, because that's with the clip, that's, I wouldn't say it's a tight squeeze, but I don't think you could get anything thicker than the pen and the clip, like that size. So if you had a pocket pen that was a little bit taller, then I would say that the added height would be in your favor. For me, it's not excessive, so I don't really mind it, but it's not my favorite, I guess. But that will be perfect for those pens. So I have these 5 pens here, ranging in length and width, thickness, I guess. So this is a pretty tall pen, but it's also a really girthy pen, and it fits perfectly. I find that the ones on the side here are a little smaller than these ones, but this fits just fine. Again, you have to put the clip kind of in the corner, but it fits just fine there. Fits just fine in these. My Pilot Custom 823 is thinner, but it's a little taller, and that fits just fine. These are smaller pens, Sailor Pro Gear, Parker 51, and TWSBI Diamond 580. Those all fit pretty comfortably, and this one has the same like added height with that, and it's useful on this because my 823 is a tall pen, a long pen, so it actually touches this. So if you look at it kind of like this, it kind of bulges out like that. Like this is not straight because this pen is so tall. Let's see what it would look like if I put it in the middle. Maybe it would look a little more normal. So if I do that, you can see right here is where that pen is, but at least it makes it so it's straight across. But having that extra height, or I guess extra piece of fabric, the extra room here is useful for the taller pens. But I know people on the Galen Leather Facebook group were asking about what pens fit in this case. So I have a tall pen and some thick pens, and they all fit just fine. But that'll be a nice way to house my uninked pens, and then my inked pens will go in my pen roll, which I will do a separate video on. I've had that pen roll for maybe a little over a week now, so I'm just trying to see how I feel about it before I do a review. But this is my review of my 2 molded pen cases from Galen Leather. Oh, I'm gonna try this coffee because it's cooled down a little bit. It's not burning my hand anymore. I don't know, like, it's like powdery. I don't know how I feel about instant coffee, but let's see. It tastes exactly as it smells, but not strong. It's not a strong taste. It's an acquired taste. It's not my favorite, but it's actually a lot milder than any coffee I've ever had. It's not really a strong coffee taste. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'll be ordering this or anything, but I always like to have an afternoon cup of coffee, so that was a nice, I mean, it wasn't really a surprise because I know it comes in every order, but it was a nice surprise to open the package and see that I could have that for my afternoon cup of coffee. All right, well, I hope that this review was useful to you. I hope that if you were thinking about getting one of these, that it helped you in your decision making. I do really like them. I think that they are my style. I like things that, first of all, I love leather. Anything that's made of leather is my jam, but anything that looks vintage and is made of leather, that is perfect for me. So I hope that this was useful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!